codes what gamers really want, particularly in our American markets. In our double-blind, triple-blind study, what we've really found out is what gamers have come to expect and what they really get out of a gaming experience all the way back. Squares and rectangles. We have added more squares and rectangles to the Xbox One experience than never before. From our marketing, to our displays, to the shape of the machine, it's all about the right angles. The new Xbox's graphics will be beyond like anything we've ever seen before. We found that gamers have really come to expect an increase in graphic quality when a new console gets rolled out, and we're bringing that to them via the Xbox One. I think the graphics will astonish and amaze and really begin to blur the lines between, you know, what's real, what's science fiction and science fact. I don't know how graphics do that, but it sounds technical, right? It sounds futuristic, like it's on the... we're pushing envelope. The Xbox One literally has a brand new architecture composed of 3 different operating systems. It combines the best version of Xbox, because we find that gamers really come to appreciate when we give them the best version of the software that we create. It also has a version of Windows, which allows users to awkwardly search the internet from 10 feet away, while your siblings and loved ones and girlfriend walks through, you're trying to say, Xbox, search Asian ass porn. Gamers love symmetry. With your Xbox One and your DVR sitting there, side by side, you won't be able to tell which one is which. My experience is about talking to my friends while I'm watching TV, recording a movie, listening to music, baking a cake, playing a game, jerking off a monkey with my foot in the corner, and finger banging some hooker I found on Craigslist with snap mode. Squares. Lines and squares. They're perfect. Just like a Windows phone. The Kinect sensor has completely been redesigned and reimagined. That other sensor that you bought 2 or 3 years ago and had to rearrange your whole living area, it's garbage, it doesn't work, throw it away. This one, we are literally measuring the time it takes a single photon to go to you and back to the sensor. Everything for gamers is perfect right angles, crisp, clean. Nintendo, NES, rectangle. Super Nintendo, rectangle. Nintendo 64, not so rectangle, didn't do as well. What's a photon? GameCube, many right angles. PlayStation 2, rectangle. See? Genesis, Dreamcast, not so crisp on the right angles. Why do you think the DS and the Game Boy sell so well over the Game Gear, the Lynx, and the Vita? Gamers like right angles. How many times has one of your friends or siblings asked to borrow one of your games only to scratch it, break it, or even unfortunately sometimes lose it? We've eliminated that awkward moment by tying the individual games to the Xbox Live accounts. So we don't have to experience those awkward moments with our friends anymore. We say, well, you know, I'd love to lend you that game, but you know, evil Microsoft Corporation, so why don't you pick that up and I'll play with you. Why not say light instead of photon? Well, photon sounds photon. We found that we can really bring people together by having this kind of synergy and eliminate the need to have those awkward conversations where you don't want to give your items to people you care about and interact with. The Xbox One is really a system for people who value things over friends. iPhone, angles within squares. Rectangles in squares, or rectangle in square. iPhone 5, longer rectangle. iPad, squares within squares and moving and swiping squares. That's the future. It's right angles. It will recognize your style, who your friends are, who you play with, and what your different streams of entertainment are. Because, you know, it's such a burden having to keep track of those things yourself. Why would I do that? We found that most bro gamers really don't understand the difference between a multi-core and dual-core processor anyway, and they aren't bright enough to do an internet search and look and read about it online, and even if they can read, they don't understand what they're reading anyway. So we felt that giving them a lot of different terms like 5 billion transistors and 8-core CPU is really going to push the capabilities of the Xbox One out to these bro gamers. I mean, it's not like they know the difference between DDR3 RAM and GDDR5 RAM anyway, really. I mean, am I right? Am I right? We've come to expect that gamers really aren't interested in backwards capabilities with the success of the 360. Do gamers need backwards capability from the Super Nintendo to the Nintendo? No. The television has become a rectangle. This is really rocket science stuff, and it's exciting to be on the precipice. I was here for the original Xbox and the 360, and I'm here for the Xbox One. It literally transmits over 200 billion gigabits of data each nanosecond, and making it the most convoluted way ever devised to change a television channel. Do gamers need backwards capability from the Saturn to the Genesis? The Wii to the GameCube, the PlayStation 2 to the PS1? What? You can play PS1 games on PS2 and GameCube on Wii? Yeah, but you can't talk to the system. It doesn't respond to it. It's a burden having to do this. We find that an immersive entertainment experience is really about the 3 S's. Switching, snapping, and Skyping. Immersion. Playing a 360 game or a PlayStation 4? What gamer has all those? What gamer has more than one of the systems? I mean, what kind of country you live in the way we price these things? Have you seen the job market? They will be up on your home screen for you to see. Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. All the shows you normally like and watch will be there, so your dumbass never forgets what you enjoy. No. You'll have to switch the inputs with your remote if you do to play 360 or PlayStation 4, but you know. Who's going to want to do that? Well, how would the hearing impaired and people who use ASL to communicate actually use this without... I mean, fuck them, they're not even real people, are they? They can't hear this. Wii U? You queer. Sports are played on rectangles. Soccer field is a rectangle. Baseball, the diamond is a square. With squares that you go around the bases. It's all squares and rectangles. Why do you think football is so popular in the United States? Americans love right angles. It's like the flag. You see all those lines on the field? I discover new entertainment and things that are cool from my friends, much like you, but who wants to talk to them, you know? So we've eliminated that need by putting everything up on the home screen for you. So you can see what entertainment is trending from your friends on your Xbox Live list. Pay for a gold account and the cable subscription at the same time? I mean, you already have a gold account. You might as well just have them on the same system, baby. I mean, you know, who wants to actually have to interact with your friends and talk to them and find out what they like, you know? So you'll get everything that you need right on the home screen from things that you search and your friends like. It's kind of the same algorithms and searches that will show everything that's tailored to your entertainment experience. You'll never run into anything new or different or that could possibly interest you so you can expand your horizons. This is much like YouTube's algorithms with their searches, so that you can never find anything that doesn't relate to you. And good luck trying to text while you're trying to use one of those remote controllers or call somebody while you have your smart glass going. You better get a pad and a tablet and a phone so that you can have one for the smart glass, one to talk to people. Well, actually, you could Skype someone, I suppose. We have the best powered possibility that you could do that. It's like no one's going to call you when you have the Xbox One. We'll put it in the box.